mute button.
Yeah, you're good.
All set?
Yeah.
All right, hey guys, Randy Kennard with Sour Station Farm. So just an update on our roost poles and getting the chickens moved in with the pigs on that, for an update from that last video that I did. Last time we had a couple roost poles built, and then we had this little nest box over here beside it. The problem is the chickens were jumping up on top of the nest box instead of the roost poles and going inside the nest box and going to the bathroom at nighttime, which is ridiculous. A complete no-go. A lot of times the reason for that is that the nest boxes are the same height of the roost poles, and the chickens want to get up as high as they can. So the goal here was to drop the nest boxes down and bring the poles up. So you can see over here we actually added more brackets, made this whole wall nothing but roost poles. They have a dedicated area to sleep. We have 16 more chickens coming. So I actually want to make sure there's plenty of room for all of them to sit around and do their stuff. Big thanks to TJ for running the camera today so that I can actually not have to do two things at once. We had some brackets like coming off to the side of the nest boxes to the wall, but the damn pigs would just come over here and like bump against them and break them. So now things are swinging freely, and we're gonna try that for a little while and see what happens. The chickens shouldn't care. They can jump up on here and then jump inside. We've tied the two nest boxes together so that even if they push back, they're gonna hit the poles and they're not gonna go through and hit the plastic. Having just one nest box over on the other side, it actually pushed through when the pigs are playing with it because they want to play with everything, and it cut a big slice about 2 feet long in the plastic over there. You can hear the pig over there just running around, rubbing its butt on the plastic. They're not actually like attacking the nest box, they're just playing with it because they just want to screw around with things and just mess around. So having the two of these kind of free floating tied together, they can go up against the poles, they can't hit anything, and they're a little bit lower now than where the roost poles were. So ideally, the chickens, we got 13 right now, we have 16 more coming. We'll see these lower spots, use these as a nest box. Although I'm a little worried they come up on this edge and start perching up here tonight. We'll have to address that if they do. We get some bird spikes. Bird spikes up here like you use for pigeons. Maybe that'll deter them. We could stick them in there at nighttime so they don't roost as well. But ideally, they go up on the roost poles. I think one of the problems also is that before we didn't have, it was spacing. Chickens all have a pecking order and you just have too many clumped together. I think there was probably just 1 or 2 chickens that were probably going to the nest box. Hopefully now there's a lot of space for them to expand onto. They can kind of get some elbow room. We have 1 or 2 older hens that don't seem to like anybody. They're super territorial. And so here's where we're at now. There's our temporary design for having our roost pole set up and our nest boxes and our pigs down below. And hopefully they all get along and start producing eggs and stop going to the bathroom on the eggs. And then we'll modify these if we have to further. But hopefully this will do the trick. Oh, big thanks to TJ for building the this nest box. You probably can't see, but there's a bunch of egg crates and buckets and another prototype we did first up on the back of the hay bales up there. It's a big help for that, getting that done. And that's it for now. Thanks guys. Make sure you're subscribing and follow along for more updates. See ya.